And welcome back. This is Kotal. Second and final map for HRE. This will be the last map of the weekend from me. It is Westwoods, so it'll be interesting to watch this with the fall update. I'll do my best to cover it. I always have trouble with the woods getting coverage. Again. CSA is the defender. USA is attacks. Total server population 258. 30 versus 128 respectively. So teams are pretty even teams. So let's see who we have. Again, it's going to be tough for me with the new restriction on officer to see all the leaders, but I'll do the best that I can. For the CSA team, we have 20th Georgia under Major Canada. 8th Georgia under Lieutenant Colonel Blazin, I believe. We have JD under Quartermaster Sergeant Sinister, I believe. I'm just going to give my guesses. If I'm wrong, let me know. I apologize. Blame the devs. I'm sorry. 2 Corps under Lieutenant Muffin. We have HD under Major Eka Forever guy. I'm sorry. Long name there. Some Minecraft going. We have JB here under, I believe, Athleel. You got A and B. I'm not sure who's leading them. We've got DB under Denisimo. I believe SR is joining them. Did I miss anybody? There's no Artie on this map. If I missed you, I do. Oh, 2 Corps under Braun, by the way. Sure I mentioned that. All right, now let's check out the Union team. Who is the attacker on this map? All right, who we got? We got 88th New York under Lieutenant Phipp. We've got 4th New Jersey under, I believe, Pixel. We got 13th under Admiral Cawthon. 3rd Alabama under Captain Williamson. 9th Corps under, I'm not sure who. Might be Aldikite. We got 1st USS under Captain John Brown, I believe. 59th under Quartermaster Sergeant Billy Yank. 2 USC under Captain Eddie. 6 Alabama under Major Jockin. Missing anybody? 6 New York is here under Sergeant Patterson. 13 Georgia here under, I think I already got them. I think I got them all. If I missed you, I do apologize.
Yeah, we're not in.
It is, like I said, very tough to see now without the stars. Alright, so, looking on the overall here, USA is going on the far right, looks like a full send. Looks like the CSA is spread out. They got a couple elements out here. Their far right, and a few more units here on their left side, and a couple units here in the center. I think what I'm going to do is I'm mostly going to stay out here until I start seeing units get close to kind of see what's going on. So it looks like we got our first engagement here.
Shit.
Hello, hello. You've got a skill, Get that flag out of there. Take it back to main. Take that flag back to main. Tell these reps.
Looks like 88's got the better of that little meeting engagement. Gets that element of 2 Corps. So CSA maneuvering on them. We do have support coming up from, it's like 4th New Jersey and 6th Alabama are moving up to support them. Got further Union, Lincoln on the right. Unfortunately, you got a couple, well not unfortunately, the CSA has a couple elements on this far side. Let's see who it is. We got 20th here and 8th here guarding this far right side, but nobody's really contesting it for the Union. I hope I mute myself there and try sneezing.
Put them M16s on full.
Wow, a lot of them.
Quick time.
West.
So you get a little screen line here by 9th Corps and 1st USS. And then you see that 6th New York is going to maneuver behind them. So it's always good when you can screen your movements. Well, A, to protect him, and B, to kind of mask him.
I'm all going north and low.
Let's see what 6th New York is going to do, though. So they have maneuvered onto the flank of the 9th Corps there.
Almost.
Northwest over there. I blame you. Get that flag back. Get that flag out of here.
Oh man, a bunch of dicks on that rock too.
Hey Chris, back up with that flag, bro.
Front, right.
So HD's got himself in a little bit of a bowl, although that has enabled DB here to maneuver off of them and has found the Union flank. So I believe, yeah, they're getting pushed off though. Just taking too much fire. But we have a flanking attack going on here. The 20th has now gotten into the fight here, trying to tangle with 88th, but they were not able to do so. So A and B has now come in and has hit the 88th in the flank. It's going to be a lot of confusion in the woods. It is hard to see. I'm using my little button here to see the flags. The teams don't have this. So, might be clear to us where all the units are. It is not that clear to the units. It is tough going to see who's where, not to shoot friendlies.
Independent fire straight in front of you guys. Straight in front of me. Independent fire. Take it from me.
So listen,
A few crossing south-ish. South of me. There it is, there's that pistol.
Looking at this overall battlefield, though, to kind of scan out a little bit, I do like what the CSA has done here. These elements that were on that far right side, now 2 Corps has joined them as well. They have cut off the Union from their spawn. So now Union is in a bit of a box here. Although, you know, as long as it doesn't get penetrated, it's not a bad thing to be in. So there's a question if they could find a kind of weak point to unhinge the formation. But if the Union keeps a good defensive pocket here, keeps those flags up, you know, could work well. The bad thing is going to be if they get people spawning in main and then running up, even isolated units, that'll be a big ticket drain for them. You can see right now the CSA has a good ticket advantage. Not too much, but enough. And let's see, here we got a flanking force, and it is... Is Mean Boy in command? See, that's... I hate this. I don't know who's in command. Damn, you can't fire.
Oh no, that was an enemy flag.
Yeah, that's an enemy
Because they're
flag.
screaming, get back, get back, get back. Yeah,
Right.
I'm down, guys. I'm down.
Keep that independent
That's well. Get that in, get it up. Alright.
This is kind of like the other map. It's a very positional fight. It's really just getting angles and treating down the elements. There's not really any big decisive maneuvers that are going to unhinge.
Ready? Yeah.
Good use of the cover here by USS and 6 New York, although that guy was slightly out of the cover. See, this is where the problem comes in. This guy's coming in from Maine. All isolated like. There's a couple more of them.
Alright, line shift right a little bit so I can see him better.
Yeah, you might get your Rambo kills in here and there, which never adds up.
That's well right now, south. South.
Alright, double quick on me.
I'm down.
Double quick, let's go.
I think this is the fourth.
And it's coming out. And it's coming out.
And me.
Why are you not taking any?
Didn't hear you say that.
Forward march.
So it looks like the Union is now starting to maneuver to break out and reestablish their line of communication to spawn. Not doing bad on tickets, they're a little bit behind. Well, we're at 30 minutes and neither team is at engaged yet. So now that maneuver here by multiple elements is able to reestablish that. When I say line of communication, that means just basically a line which people traverse. Think of it like a supply line. Lock if you guys are fans of acronyms. Here comes 2 Corps, closing the distance.
Behind him. Charging now.
Good maneuver by Muffin, finding that angle. So actually this is a good attack by the CSA because as the Union was solving that problem with their lock, they now have an ability to wipe out these elements here. Let's see if they find this last element that's out here. Here's Denisimo trying to maneuver on him. Might be able to catch him. Here he comes. Nice attack there by DB. And that pocket has been closed. Now the Union is going to have to set up a new position to fight from. And both teams are at engage now at the 27:30 mark. And it looks like they are now spreading the field more on this left side. Looks like we got an element jocking here. Might get caught here by 2 Corps. I don't know if they could see him. I got a couple shots off, but not too many.
Bunch of them.
Oh yeah, I see him.
Here's Mr. Williamson. 3rd Alabama trying to catch Major Canada.
Hold the face.
Oh, face.
God's right.
Guys, right.
Canada might get isolated out here. And that will do it. They didn't even need Ninth Corps. I hate these trees. Can't see nothing. But neither can the troopers. HD knocks out 88th New York. Oh, are they gonna get caught? Here comes Sluggy.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Hey, there is recharge.
Let's go.
Quick.
Sprint. Bane us down. Sprint.
Behind us.
Hamilton, turn around.
I'm so sorry, Lord.
But then 59th got a little bit overextended, ran into HD, who had a strong line here. And they're going to carry that attack forward. Let's see if 6 New York, 2 USC can finish it. HD will survive, but not with much left. Right now, units are pretty much scattered. It has basically become just a unit fight, unit by unit fight anymore. Cohesion is going to become extremely difficult between the different teams here, and the East Georgia. They're going to ambush. Or get ambushed.
Goodbye. Goodbye.
So right now, I would probably describe this as a mobile defense by the Union. So by mobile defense it is they are not worrying about holding any key terrain. They are maneuvering and trying to capture the attacker off guard and destroy him with attacks. Become engaged and then retreat before the attacker can catch you. So far that seems to be how the is doing it, and they're doing it quite well. Though it doesn't always work. Let's see how this one goes. This one I think might not work so well.
Right, straight in front.
Here comes Pixel with the 4th. He's going to tangle with DB.
Fall back after you shoot. Fall back, please. Fall back.
So this is actually a key element for mobile defense, is if you don't have enough combat power to win decisively and quickly, you disengage. Because even if you get into a drawn-out fight, you don't have the advantage that you normally have on the defense, and other elements can come and fix you. You're fixed in that fight, other elements can come and maneuver and knock you out. So, Pixel did the right thing in my estimation. If you know you can't win that fight, pull back, find another fight. Field is now spread pretty evenly.
Hold. It's a minute fire. West, northwest. What's the friendlies? West.
Reform. Take it, reform. On my right.
So DB was not completely wiped, but still a good little attack there by these Union elements, and they're going to carry it forward. Moment, get another attack. These elements might get a little bit isolated if they're not careful. 10 and 5. 13 Georgia again, falling back. Can't win, fall back. Good man, 13 Georgia doing what they need to do. Right now, 88th is in a decent shootout, but if he's not careful, he'll get maneuvered on. Nope, Fip is making the right call. Get out.
Let's go with the flex.
At least it's the right call in my opinion, you know. The hell knows. But it makes sense to me. I'll say it like that. By the way, Williamson's probably one of the best players of this kind of warfare, in my opinion. One of the best leaders. 3rd Alabama under Williamson. They're very good at maneuvering, getting in deep, and doing these very violent attacks and staying on them. Sometimes it don't work, but honestly, I think more time, at least watching him, I think more times than not it works. Like this one right here, I don't think it might not work, but we'll see. Yeah, see that time he bit off a little bit more than he could chew on that one, but said sometimes it don't work, doesn't mean it's the wrong move. It's very hard to judge your relative combat power.
Frame rate drop.
13th, regroup. 13th, regroup.
I got you, baby. Who's slack?
Right here, 13th.
On my left. Battle on my left. Independent fire. White
Blue flag,
dress.
blue flag, blue
Enemies.
right there, right there.
Good shots.
Where's the cap?
They are shifting right, sir.
Both teams about even on tickets. Just under 19 left in the match. See, Union is the attacker on this one, though. Still pretty even, although I'd say right now I think the defender has a slight advantage, especially with this play style.
Clouds out scouting, watch your shots.
Another good attack. 20th got a little bit isolated there. A and B is behind them. But they are wisely pulling it back. Again, don't fight battles you can't win. Get a couple shots off. Those guys got a little bit delayed. Oh, and then they got that line waiting for them. It was a trap. I don't know if it was enough. He might be able to push through it anyway.
Dear Neptune. Oh, hey, a Union flag.
The Union will win that fight. And they have taken point. That is interesting. Got 7 minutes now to hold it. Now the CSA is going to have to throw more bodies at the point. There's a slight Union advantage on tickets, so this might not be a bad strategy at the moment. They have a decent amount of combat power on point. Fairly concentrated. CSA is a little bit spread out right now, although they're building up a pretty strong force here back at Maine.
Keep it up, boys.
Leroy! Flag up. Jesus.
A nice little pincer maneuver there between, looks like it was 6 New York and 13 Georgia here. So there is a mix of units in. It is getting very confused to tell who is who.
Пустак стоит, пустак.
Stay here, no, stay here.
I love Irish people.
А, что ты стоишь? Вот сидите. Атакуйте, ребятки. А, где?
So despite that attempted pincer maneuver, 6 Alabama was able to hold, so a nice hold by them, even though they had attacks coming in from 2 sides.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm alive.
Alive.
Где Мурат? Сейчас возродится.
CSA's got under 4 minutes left, though, to retake the point, and they are behind on tickets. So they retake it, they will get some back.
Your eyes deceive me.
Shoot him down!
That should be no good.
Those are enemies!
A nice core force here, multiple units holding the center. We got more coming up. This is not going to be an easy point to take. CSA is contesting it a little bit. All right, somebody's pulling off. The sharpshooters are pulling off a bit. What is this? Williamson trying to disrupt this back line as best he can to keep them from massing and get them all distracted. Disruption. Playing for time right now would be the objective I think he's after. CSA only has 2:20 left now to retake points, and all that time Union is just getting more and more forces here into the center position. Let's see how and where the CSA wants to master attack. They're running out of time to do so, although they have a very powerful fist now developed in the center. Again, it's very hard to coordinate in these woods. You can't tell where the units are. Well, it looks like we have another maneuver here. 9th Corps is going to come up, and they're going to try their own disruption attack against, looks like, 20th and 8th Georgia here. They'll poke them and then fall back, see if they can drag a few of the units off. Nope. Nope, they hold their nerve. Good job there by those units. JB charging in by themselves, getting wiped out fairly quickly. I don't know if they were trying to bait the Union or not. Although here comes Eddie, he's charging in, but his flank is going to get hit by DB. The Union is losing point now. The Union is going to have to force the question here. Or let the CSA back in this match. They hit breaking. CSA is retaking point. They're having some effects here on this CSA right flank. And the Union is hitting them from the other side as well. But they got a lot of combat power left that wasn't committed. And that has enabled the CSA to hold. And will likely allow them to retake the point. With 20 seconds to spare, let's see if this Union element tries to force the issue. They might be a little too late. I'm not sure if it's, yeah, I think that might have been too late, but we'll see. See if it can prove me wrong. He's done it before. And he has proved me wrong again. Nice attack there by 88th New York. There was some other elements in there as well. I think I saw New Jersey and a few others. Well done. Proved me wrong again. USA has managed to win. This was a hard map to call. I'm just going to say it was tough to coverage with all the trees. But still fun to watch. It's a little bit more of a unit-on-unit action type of fight. Let's see what we have for casualties to close it off for the week. We have for the CSA 713, Union 739. So nice fight. A lot of fun to watch. I will see y'all for the next one. This is Kotel signing off.